Giulia Cuccurullo!
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! So, many things can shape your life. Sometimes you don't even know which one until somebody asks you to think about it. Thank you, Lauren and Ago. I thought a lot about it, and they can tell you that I thought a lot about it. But just one feeling came into my mind. Have you ever had a feeling of not belongings? I had it many times. And I'll tell you how it helped on shaping my life. But first, let me tell you, again, I'm Giulia Cuccurullo. I'm the head bartender at the Artisan Bar in the Langham, London. But before than that, I was many other things. But let's start from the beginning. Once upon a time, I was living in Napoli, Italy. I was born there together with my twin sister. And as you can imagine, we were doing everything together. I was basically never alone. We were also studying together, architecture. During my time at the university, I thought I had everything planned out. I was going to be an architect together with my sister. I had a long-time relationship that looked so good that I thought it would last forever. I had friends, family, and a part-time job in a bar that allowed me to do my trips on the side. I was in the middle of my comfort zone of everything planned. But it wasn't exactly like that. Suddenly, I finished my exam at university, and also my long-term relationship ended. I found myself that my certain things faded away. I was pushed outside my comfort zone without even choosing it. I felt that I did not belong there anymore. There was nothing to keep me there at all. So I found myself on a crossroad where I didn't know where to go. But it was sad, it was scary, but it was really exciting. Many choices to choose from, many opportunities. So I started to ask myself, who am I? Who do I want to be when I grow up? I didn't really have an answer yet, but I knew that I had to change something to find myself. Who was I outside my comfort zone? So I decided to give myself a little bit of time to discover it. I decided to go to London, learn some English, and try bartending in the meantime, because I was doing it home, and trying to fill the gap, not between the train and the platform, but between my past and my future. That was representing basically my present. My moving to London wasn't easy, because obviously I was in a city by myself for the first time. I didn't know the language, I didn't know anybody. But the most disappointing part was that some of my friends, they tried to keep me there, not because they thought they wanted me there with them. They just didn't think I was strong enough to make it. So I had to move. I had to move to change some old habits. Mine, to have everything planned ahead. And theirs, to see me like that. To see me like that. I wanted to grow and change. And this sense of purpose allowed me to have the strength to go there and face the challenge ahead. So I was in London, but again, I felt that I did not belong. Why? I didn't know. Because I didn't know if I was there because I wanted to show my friends that I could, or because I wanted to. I was bartending and doing well for myself, but I didn't really know if that was going to be my real job. That because although I was really passionate and studying a lot and growing my skills and my English, I still had a sense of guilt towards people that I left behind. Sense of guilt towards my parents, they really want me to go back home and be an architect. Sense of guilt about myself because I didn't make a decision yet. The decision came when my mom passed away. It would have been really easy, go back home, be an architect as she really wanted to, and just go back on my old comfort zone. And I really thought about it, but I didn't want to. I thought that to be fair to myself and to her, I just need to admit that bartending was my career, and I just owned myself and her to do it at my best. So I started to push myself on the uncomfortable situation, just to be ready to don't have surprises anymore. Before than this, I couldn't even imagine to talk in front of 10 people. Imagine this. So I trained myself a lot. just because I wanted to do it. It was scary again, but really exciting. I approached it in the only way I knew, like it was an exam at university. Trying to figure out, to study and to try. Also the design of the cocktails were like design of a building, starting from the end, coming back to the technique that I needed too. I noticed that my approach changed many other things in my life. I used what I learned in the past to be what I wanted to be in my future. I understood that using the experience of my previous life would allow me to be myself and only myself. Now, if I didn't leave my comfort zone, I would have never be able to express myself and to be myself. You have two ways to leave your comfort zone, because it happened to you, like happened for me at the beginning, or because you choose it, like I start to do. And your self will be defined by how you deal with it. You just sometimes need a little push. And all the people around you and your team can help you too. You can help them too, just to figure out what they want to do and just push them slowly, slowly outside their comfort zone. There is a song in Italian that I really love that says, "Sono cambiamenti solo se spaventano." It means it's a change only if it scares you. Because believe me, when you are on the other side, it's never as scary as it looks. You just need to find why you want to cross that street, that line, and just put yourself in that direction. Now, my mom already knew my path when she pictured me inventing the cocktail trolley. I go, Giorgio, me first. You can see it here. So now, just think about your goal. You'll find them outside your comfort zone if you look close. That was my path, and that was my journey. And what's yours?